What's up everyone, it's the Tyrant here. Welcome back to my Halo 2 Anniversary LASO Challenge. It's been a while, so it's sort of bring you up to speed on what the rules are here. This is not a walkthrough of any sort. This is sort of me meeting you halfway of actually trying Halo 2 on Legendary with all skulls on. More specifically, Halo 2 Anniversary. So we have over 30 skulls activated. I'm going to give myself a few tries here just to see if I can actually make it through the mission. No guarantees here, even though admittedly Outskirts is probably one of the easiest missions in the game for me to actually try this on. So hopefully we'll get pretty far, if not actually beat it. We're going to give this a shot. I have not tried this before. This is my first time actually trying this mission on LASO or Mythic difficulty. Of course, I'm doing this without any deaths. That is the goal anyway, so that's what we're going to try to do today. See if I can actually get through this mission without dying at all. I don't know if the save and quit thing works in LASO for the Master Chief Collection, but we're not going to be using that regardless. So let's start this thing up. We're going to go ahead and skip the cutscene and jump right into it. So as you can see, the blind skull's active. I've got the envy skull at least, so I can turn invisible if I want to. There's a little grunt here. Oh, he suddenly just turned invisible. That's due to the, I forget what the skull is called where it turns them all invisible. But yeah, we have all invisible enemies here. All elites are going to be ultras, except for the rare occasion where we run into a general. I don't think there are any generals in this mission, though. I don't think there are. So at least there's that. Alright, so I'm going to just go ahead and jump over the roof here. This is the same tactic I would use on Standard Legendary, where I would just jump over the roof and keep going forward, because trying to battle it out against all the Covenant on this particular level of difficulty is just pretty much impossible. So I'm just here to see if I can actually make it through the mission. And so going up here, I know there's an elite on a turret. I think there's probably at least one grunt, maybe two. Looks like my Marines already took out the grunt. So I'm going to use my Scarab gun here to see if I can get this elite ultra. I don't think I killed him though. Oh no, he's still there. He's pretty resilient. All right, that should have got him. So I've actually got my battle rifle armed right now, and of course with the Scarab skull on. Jesus, he's still alive. With the Scarab skull on, obviously everything that I shoot is the Scarab gun. This actually works for you, and geez, he's still alive. Works for you and against you, because you can't really shoot this in close quarters, otherwise you put yourself in danger too. Did I actually get him? Okay, well, we're gonna take the chance. This is Hotel Zanzibar, so we made it this far. No rhyme intended. And let's see if we can get through here. So there's gonna be at least a couple of elites up ahead and some grunts. I'm gonna stay here, just hold back a little bit, see if I can get them to come out. Did I get them? Nope. Oh, definitely not. All right, got one, and his plasma rifle just went flying. Okay, let's see if I can get the... Nope, he did not... Oh! See, this is what happens when you try to use the Scarab gun in close quarters. Okay, so that was my first try. I got to Hotel Zanzibar. Let's see if we can get at least a little bit farther this time. So we're going to start out using the same tactics again. We're just going to go ahead and jump over the roof and all that good stuff. There's the ground. I'm just going to go ahead and melee this guy. Didn't even turn invisible yet. Alright, so... Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We're pretty good. The Jackals usually nick my armor here, but that's not that big of a deal. I don't know how the recharge works in Halo 2 Anniversary. Like, I know in Standard Halo 2 you start out with an overshield, and you can melee just about anything, including like garbage cans, to get your shields back, as opposed to other games where you have to melee enemies to get your shields back. I don't know how that works here. I do occasionally hear my shield recharging, and whoa, what's going on, Sergeant?
Keep going.
Well, if you say so. Alright, so I don't know how he ends up there sometimes. On my Legendary run, sometimes I'll see him on the roof too. But yeah, so Sergeant Johnson was on the roof again. I don't know if it was like from the blast of my Scarab gun, even though I haven't used it yet. Okay, did I actually get the elite this time? I think I might have. Oh, nope, he dropped down, so I guess he was like pretty far into the air. Maybe I launched him onto the balcony right there. Alright. So, yeah, I'm using my standard Legendary tactics here to see if this will get me through on LASO, even though it's a very different type of setting, especially with the scarab gun and the invisible enemies. Not to mention they're all like super powerful too. I think that's thanks to the Thunderstorm Skull, or the Mythic Skull, actually. I think it's a combination of the two. Alright, so I'm going to wait a little bit longer this time. Now I'm going to see, because they're scripted. Those guys over there are scripted to run into the hallway. So as long as I time it correctly, it should be fine. Alright, I think I got them. I see some plasma pistols over here. I don't hear any of the elites. Okay, so looks like we cleared this place out. So my goal here is to see if I can hijack the ghost, because there's one of the skulls here. I don't know which one it is, but I know that you can't enter a vehicle unless you hijack it first. And so that obviously produces a bit more of a challenge here, since there's a ghost on the beach already that we could take. And this also means that we can't get inside a Warthog, because you can't hijack UNSC vehicles, obviously, which makes sense. So I'm seeing if I can wait for the ghost to get here. I don't know what the trigger is for the ghost. Okay, the grunts are getting a little bit happy here. I think I saw an elite over there too. Come on, where are you? There's a Warthog that gets chased by a ghost. Okay, it looks like my Marines are actively engaging the elites that are around here still. Okay, so whoa. Okay, no. Oh, Sputnik. Launch me straight up there. I bet that'll be useful for exploring Halo Anniversary prior to Halo Anniversary, or Halo 2 Anniversary PC coming out. All right, so let me see if I can hijack this ghost. All right. Oh, darn it. Okay, so we did manage to hijack the ghost. We just didn't get very far into it. All right, so I'm going to try this one more time, see if I can get just a little bit further, maybe beat the game, or at least the mission. Can't beat the game this way, that's for sure. The mission Gravemind alone, I'm not looking forward to. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. We're going to ignore the grunt. I'm going to go ahead and activate the Envy Skull. I think it activated a little bit too early, because that Jackal's just sitting there doing a whole lot of nothing, waiting for me to get there. So I went ahead and wiped him out real quick. Going to jump back on the roof, see if maybe this time I can learn from my mistake on trying to wait too long to get that ghost. And okay, so far, let's see if Johnson's up here again. Nope. I don't know if it's like a spawn thing or what, but even on my legendary runs, I've seen him up there sometimes, so I don't know what kind of a glitch that is. Okay, so back to Hotel Zanzibar. Back to taking out this Elite Ultra right here, since I'm pretty sure my Marines will take care of the grunt. They usually are pretty good about that. Alright, so I'm going to try to aim a little bit more on the nose this time. It's really difficult without a reticle. I think Halo 2 is a little bit different than Halo 3, Halo 3 DST, and Halo Reach when it comes to where the reticle actually is on screen. I think it might be like in the direct center, as opposed to later Halo titles where it's about an inch or so below the center of the screen. Okay, so I'm going to wait for these guys to come out again. Okay, there we go. Now's a good time to start blasting to see if I can get them. I'm going to empty 2 clips there just to be on the safe side. I don't know if they're going to wait or not, so we at least have 1 dead elite. And make sure the other guy's gone too. And this time around, I think I'm going to actually try to see if I can take down the reinforcements from the Phantom. Maybe that'll help, maybe not. I hope an elite did not throw that grenade. I think it may have just been a grunt. Okay, so that Phantom's getting a little aggressive. I'm going to see if I can take out its guns. There we go. Okay. Now to see if I can take out any of the Covenant that are exiting the Phantom right there. Okay, there are definitely some of their troops made it out. Okay, but I think we got a fair amount of them. Okay, so here comes the Warthog. Better timing this time. Now I can at least see the ghost. Alright, so I'm going to wait for him to get closer, and I'm going to cloak and see if I can get him this time. There aren't any other enemies around, so hopefully this will go a little bit smoother than last time. He tried to ram me, but I actually did get the ghost. Alright, that's awesome. Now let's see if I can hightail out of there. Looks like my shields are still up. I don't see any crackling or anything, so that's good. Okay, I almost sabotaged myself right there. Okay, so this is going to be tough because... No, don't flip out, don't flip out. Because there's a plasma cannon over here that's going to be really tough, plus a Jackal sniper, or at least 2 Jackal snipers, I think. Or 1. Oh! Oh! Okay, so we got about halfway through the mission. I'm going to call it a day there. I'm going to come back and revisit this mission at some point because I feel like it's definitely one that I can do. It's just going to take a little bit of practice. So it's one I'm definitely going to be revisit at some point in the future. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this and what your thoughts are on Halo 2 Anniversary LASO in general. You can let me know in the comments below. And I want to take a moment to thank you all for taking the time out of your busy day to sit down and watch this video. I do hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, I hope you'll consider subscribing for more great content right here on MythicTyrant.com. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope everyone here has a wonderful week. I'll catch you all right back here next time. And as always, I'm the Tyrant, signing off.